Hello, so I'm just gonna film this in the car. This is day one, week one, road to regionals. So very excited to be starting this new program. This is also gonna be the first time I'm running an actual proper powerlifting program. So the plan is to compete sometime in early 2024, most likely in February or end of January. I want a 280, 285 bench. I want a 475, 485 squat. That'd be amazing. And then the same thing for a deadlift, around 475, 485. I know what it's gonna have to take to grind. I'm gonna have to lock in 100% of my diet, with my training, with my sleep. I know I can do all of this. I'm confident in myself. I believe in my abilities. I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to win. I am not leaving that competition without a medal. I promise you that. So yeah, I'll be trying to update this as much as I can, at least once per week, and talk about how training's going. But yeah, this is the day one, week one, before training session one. Let's kill it. So it's Monday, October 23rd, and just finished up day one, week one of the new powerlifting program I'm running. Acne, the whatever I get from squatting is back. And I think my heaviest set was 345, which is like 110 pounds lighter than my max, my 100 max. So a little bit confused why it looks like I have like a disease all over my neck. Like, it started at my face with blood vessels and now it just went to my neck. Like, I don't understand. You know, reviewing the workout, not just reviewing my complexion. Squats were good. I did 345 for my top set of 5, and then I dropped it down to 285 because it's RPE 6. So, oh man, you can really, oh man, it is not looking good. Oh yeah, no, in the lighting, yeah. Sorry guys. As I was saying, 285, dropped down to that for 4 sets of 5 with the squats. I was working on my form as well. I'm gonna have a video up right now showing, you know, the form I'm deciding to go with. I'm doing a wider stance, and I think this will really help me too for competition, because I think I can grind out 1 rep with depth with wide stance. The narrow stance is just easier for me to reset every single time. Like, it makes sure after every rep I'm pretty tight in my back and everything, if that makes sense. I also plan for my last like 2-3 weeks before competing, I'm going to be squatting without looking in the mirror, and I'm going to be recording my depth from like a horizontal viewpoint, just to make sure I can hit depth without looking in a mirror, because obviously at competition there's no mirror. I'm just squatting in front of like however many people are in the crowd and 3 judges. So yeah, that's, you know, going over squat. Going over bench is really good. This was my second time benching in the past month because I've hurt my shoulder. We were doing 180 for 4 sets of 5. Very easy, working on my pause, very easy as well. I think I'm gonna be fine for bench. Even if I can't get up to my best pause bench ever, which is 275, if I can do 250, 255, that's perfectly fine, given my squat and given what I think my depth will get up to, like just projecting. But yeah, my bench, I just need to make sure I can pause for a good enough time and nail the descent. My form is pretty decent. I'd give it like a 7, maybe 7.5 out of 10, but you know, lots of time to improve upon my bench. And this program, I think, is somewhat bench centric. Like, it's pretty bench and squat centric. Didn't do any deadlifts today. That wasn't part of the program. A little bit nervous for deadlifts in general, but you know, I'll give an update on that on the day I deadlift of this week. And then yeah, accessories went pretty well. Single leg extension, whatever. Neutral grip, lat pull down, whatever. Program seems all right so far. You know, obviously it's only been 1 day, but I'm excited to see what I can get up to. Really need the deadlift to get up, so I'm a little bit nervous, considering I think I only deadlift once, but I RDL another day, so you know, it is what it is. But yeah, this is just the update after day 1 for the training. But yeah, that's the update. Hey, I forgot to record the intro for today, but it is Tuesday, October 24th, 2023, and it is day 2, week 1 of the powerlifting training and road to regionals. So didn't have the greatest end to the day yesterday. Slept about 5-ish hours, and all I had before working out today was some cereal. Regardless, reviewing today and what we did today in training, today was a bench and like posterior chain sort of day. I think everything was pretty much RPE 6, except for a couple sets for RPE 7, RPE 8. So I have a lot of footage today as well. So my part came in for my tripod. So you know, I was that guy in the gym with the whole like bag and tripod setup. Anyways, talking about the workout for today. Bench really well. Very happy with my form, and I've been trying to implement using wrist wraps. I have the SBD flexible large wrist wraps, which are pretty supportive, pretty good, but like my technique on wrapping them is terrible. They go around my wrist 5 times, which is a lot. I think they're only supposed to go around 3 or 4, but I have like very tiny wrists. So yeah, gonna be practicing that. Also practicing pausing, practicing descent. You can see just, you know, watching the video I have being shown right now, I think my form is pretty good. But definitely going to continue to work on that. And leg drive too is something that's very, very important. My lower body technique on all of my lifts needs a lot of improvement. So I looked over my squat video from day 1 and I noticed like an imbalance in weight distribution on my feet, and like basically meaning my left heel is raising slightly, and I don't like how my foot is planted. Like I'm not driving enough out of every angle of my foot. I talked to someone at the gym the other day who trains Olympic lifting. Shout out to him. And he was telling me about like heel elevated shoes and foot positioning and things to do to strengthen your foot, and you know, from just pressing off your feet, like just to get stronger. But yeah, so okay, moving on to the second main lift of the day, the RDLs. I got a pretty nice shot of this too. It's pretty cinematic, you know, with the lighting and everything like that. And again, pretty happy with my form. I always kind of feel like too much of a load on my traps. So I was thinking that my back is not as flat as I think it is, and I'm not really driving my hips too far back. But watching the video, I think I did pretty good with my form on all of these reps. I don't really know. Again, this is pretty light load. This was, I think my top single set was 255 or 245, and then I backed down to 225 for 3 sets of 6 to 7 reps, RP 6. So, you know, it wasn't heavy at all, to be honest, but still happy with the form. And yeah, then after that, I'm pretty sure I got into glute bridges. I think this is actually called glute drives. It's like a Nautilus glute drive machine. You know, don't ask me about this. Like, I've done this exercise twice ever before this, to be honest. It's part of the program. I'm gonna follow the program, but you know, here's me looking stupid actually doing this. And then it was single arm dumbbell tricep extensions. I'm not doing dumbbells, I'm sorry. Like, you know, day 2, the core was also very, very tough today. The dead bugs, I tried doing them with a resistance band around my arms, and I just would bring my arms back when I'd bring my legs down. It felt pretty good, honestly. Way easier than what I was doing yesterday for core. That was absolutely ridiculous. I think the core is going to be the hardest part of this training program, funnily enough. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to keep training, very excited to compete, and I'm going to take this as serious as I can. Very excited for tomorrow's rest day as well. I'm probably going to be pretty sore. I can already feel some soreness in my lower back and my glutes. So gonna, you know, very much enjoy tomorrow being off, but then, you know, just get back to it on Thursday. And I'm probably going to skip the next rest day and train Thursday, Friday, and then take Saturday and probably Sunday off as well, to be honest. But yeah, that's the update for post-workout, day 2, week 1, October 24th, powerlifting training, road to regionals. I'll see you guys for day 3. Hey everyone, so today is Thursday, October 26, 2023, and this is day 3, week 1 of powerlifting training. So, not in the greatest of moods today, and I kind of just want to get today over with, and this training session over with, but you know, I forgot my camera. So I'm gonna go back inside and get my tripod so I can film the rest of this workout. Yeah, my bad. All right, got the tripod, but yeah, like as I was saying, not in the best mood, not very locked in. Literally forgot one of the most important things for today. Like, I wouldn't be able to record my workouts without the tripod. But yeah, so today we're looking at another squat and like bench kind of day, but it's more accessories based. So we have an RPE 6 single on squat, which I think I'm gonna do 365 for. Then we have just pin squats. We're gonna do like a very grip bench. It's gonna be like 1 finger wider than normal. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it's just seal row or pen lay rows, RPE 8, which shouldn't be bad. And then I do lateral raises and hammer curls, and then like side plank for my like my core. But yeah, going to the workout, you know, feeling not the best, mood not the best, strength not the best, neck not the best, but we're gonna make the most of it. This is right before day 3, week 1, October 26, 2023 of the powerlifting training split. So just finished up week 1, day 3 of powerlifting training. Pretty good day, to be honest. This is probably my favorite day so far. Like the pin squats as an accessory, the wide grip bench, all of it. It goes good. Only thing that's not good is, I mean, you'll see in about 30 seconds as soon as I get out the parking garage. But yeah, so the neck isn't good. I wasn't even going that heavy. My top set was 365 for a single. Should be RPE 6, which it most definitely is. Like, I've hit 405 for a triple, I've hit 395 for a 5. So yeah, so that made my face explode. And I braced, I breathed properly too. I'll show the video right now so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, it didn't seem that bad. The angle isn't great, by the way. I switched the angle for when I did pin squats because this angle, I kind of wanted to see hip crease as well as bar path positioning, because that's what I'm trying to work on. But, you know, you can't see that because of the safety, so, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you can see the neck. Ooh, not good. Not good. I have a business trip tomorrow morning, so I don't know what to do for that. We're gonna hope all those creams and redness and this and that I got can put in a shift. So yeah, I don't know what that is, but enough about the neck. Let's talk about the training. So yeah, pin squats were all right. My wrists were really hurting. I did not want to wrap up every single time. I was being pretty lazy. My friends were also at the gym with me, watching me, and like, I'm gonna use that as my excuse for why I didn't want to like spend so much time fucking wrapping my wrists every time. Also, my wrist wraps are SPD flexible larges. Like, they wrap 5 times on my wrist. It takes a very long time for me to set it up. I did not want to rewrap every time I do pin squats, and pin squats are an accessory, like whatever. It's just for me to get my quads somewhat shot, I'm pretty sure, and to work on my descent, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, my pin squat form is all right. I got better for the last 2 sets that I recorded. And yeah, so then right after that I went to like an unconventional grip bench, and I decided to go really wide. I am gonna have to, so I have to race the bus really quickly to get into my spot. So I went pretty wide grip on my bench with wrist wraps. It felt pretty good, and I really, on this, like when I'm doing these this whole program honestly is just a form work thing, because the strength is there for me. I just really want to work on my form. So, you know, the wide grip was pretty good to have in the program. I was really working on my arch as well and my setup. I didn't have someone there to unrack for me, and like in competition, someone's going to be unracking the weight for me. So this wasn't like an ideal, you know, competitive standard lift, but regardless, it was good. In the second video I took of my bench, I tucked in my shirt to my pants. It looks a bit goofy, but I really want to show off my arch and see my own arch progression that I'm making. Because that's what's really going to help me if I need to get to high weight. Like, if I'm going to ever compete in a provincials and I need to get or break into the 300s or the 290s for a pause, it's going to be all based on how wide my grip can be and how good my arch setup can be, because that's just all it is. I need to lower the range of motion as much as possible. My elbows are still going very deep. Like, my bar path isn't going to the most optimal place on my chest. As you can see kind of in the video, where the bar should be is not where the bar is going. I need to bring it even more down to my chest, to the like apex point, so it's even less range of motion and all of that. But honestly, these sets felt really well. I'm also giving myself like I'm gonna cut myself some slack. Like, I just hurt my shoulder like a month ago, and I'm recovering from that. And wide grip isn't the best for your shoulder, but I felt no shoulder pain. All of these reps are pretty easy. If anything, it felt like my wrists were unstable because I poorly wrapped my my wrists, but you know, pretty happy with that. And then went on to some Penlay rows. So these were really heavy. I don't know why. I guess I haven't been training like Penlay rows that much. I only ever really do them when I'm on any kind of program, because every program has rows. I don't know why. But yeah, so I went up to 155 and doing those for about like 10 reps. After set 2, it was very hard. You can see like I'm kind of momentuming it up. And every rep before that, what I would do was I would pull slack, pull it off the ground, and then fully just elbow drive and get it to my back. But I immediately got like soreness in my lats, soreness in my upper back after set 2. And set 3 and 4 were brutal. Like, I'm pretty sure set 3, I don't even know what I was doing. Like, basically I pulled slack and then I never would reset. Like, it was always just permanent weight off the ground, which, I mean, like, that's good, but I could not wrap it like how I could before. And then at this point, my phone was about to die. Like I had like 5% left to my phone, and I'm like, okay, so am I going to record myself doing cable lateral raises with 50 people in the gym, and then dumbbell hammer curls with 75 people in the gym, or am I going to use my last 5% battery and listen to some music and get like really locked in? So I decided to get really locked in. And yeah, so the cable lateral raises was good. My first time doing these with like more than, I guess, like 5 pounds, because like my shoulders hurt. I haven't been doing lateral raises, but you know, it felt good. And then dumbbell hammer curls, honestly, I humbled myself. Like I curl a lot usually, but I'll do like a dumbbell like inside the body hammer curl, like in this area, or I'll do like a cable curl. Like I don't really like using dumbbells for anything, to be honest. But then when I was doing them like a normal dumbbell hammer curl, I grabbed the 45. Yeah, that was not it. I did like 5 reps, and then I'm like, yeah, we're dropping it down to 30s. So, you know, that was good. I mean, my biceps were shot, so that's good. But then, yeah, after that, skipped the side planks. Was not trying to be in the gym for 15 hours, so skip that. Sorry. But yeah. And then also, what I'm doing, because I'm going on this excursion, so instead of working out Saturday like I should, I'm taking tomorrow, which is Friday, as a rest day. I'm gonna be working out Friday. I guess I'm gonna just like lower all loads by 10% or 5%, or like I'll just lower the load to lower the intensity. Like I'll see how I feel on that day. I'm not assuming I'm gonna feel very good, but I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna do my thing, you know, whatever. It's only week 1. I'm trying not to go too far off program, but I'm like going off program, I guess, with the rest days I'm taking and things like that. So whatever. Just because I can't really work out Saturday, and if I do, it'll be like a really poor workout. Like I don't think I even have the time. And then like I can't really work out Sunday unless I work out late in the day, but I'm gonna be like hungover, I'm gonna be tired. Like that also wouldn't be a good workout. So Friday is the only day I guess I could really do a pretty good workout. But then after this week, very consistent, very dialed in, very good workouts from here on out. Yeah, so this is the post workout update of day 3, week 1, Jamal Browner powerlifting program. And I will update this on Friday, tomorrow, for day 4, which is the final day of week 1. Hello everyone, I'm showing you now a workout from October 27th, 2023, and this would be day 4, week 1 of powerlifting training and road to regionals. So I'm talking to you from the future. I forgot to record myself going over all of these exercises and workouts, so I'm just going to be talking about them now. So today we did a top single on deadlift RPE 6, so I loaded up 365 and that went pretty well. I'm actually pretty happy with my form on deadlifts. You can see when I went to my working set, which was 330 for 4 sets of 5 reps, my form wasn't too bad. I'm showing you set 1. I kind of like how low my hips are getting and everything like that. Again, I'm practicing using, you know, proper equipment I'll be using for actual competition, which means I'm not using straps and I'm going to be using my belt as much as possible. So yeah, pretty happy with my deadlifts. Little did I know that this workout was going to become very difficult, and you'll see what I mean soon. But after deadlifts, we went into Larson presses. These were very easy. You know, this whole program is supposed to be easy for the first couple of weeks, but doing 160 pounds for Larsons were pretty easy. Larson presses, by the way, if you didn't know, your feet aren't on the ground, so you're practicing your upper body form and you're not using any leg drive. You can't really see it from the video clip, but my legs are up in the air while doing these. And what I mean by saying this workout was extremely hard was when I went to squats. So this squat is calculated using my 1 rep max on squats, which is about 455. But still, even doing 295 for 9 reps, yes, you heard that right, 9 reps was extremely difficult. You know, I only was able to do 5 in this clip, and I'll explain to you why that is. So firstly, my walkout and my positioning before unracking the bar was pretty terrible. You can see my wrists are already really backwards by rep 3, and that's what's going to come to bite me. As you can see, I fail literally because of my wrists. I have to hunch over and then rack again. Like, it was a huge issue, to be honest. And then you could see me complaining to my friend about the squats and everything and how fun it is, I think, to have 9 reps of squats in a program. Especially after deadlifting and benching, that doesn't really make much sense to me, but it is what it is. Once the squats were done, I got to go into accessories, and this is my favorite day for accessories. So we did some machine chest press. The flat machine chest press was taken, so I just did the incline one. Not too bad. Always liked this movement, so, always time. And then went into some single leg hamstring curls, and I'm just going to show you me doing my left leg and my right leg. So, yeah, how has this program been so far? Pretty good. I'm talking to you from the day when I just finished week 2. So I got to do this again the second time. I'm just going to be a little late uploading these. This is going to be posted 2 weeks after finishing week 1. But yeah, I've had some time to go through all the clips and everything from my first 2 weeks, and I'm very excited for this program. I'm very excited to share with you guys the progress I'm making and excited to compete. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm doing everything I possibly can with training just to be in the right space and just be prepared. Doing everything I possibly can. But yeah, thank you for watching these videos. Week 2, when I post my week 2 video, that's going to be a lot shorter. I'm changing up how I'm kind of recording and how I'm putting these videos together. This won't be nearly as long as this 25-minute video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video and stay around for week 2 coming soon.